waking, dreaming, scheming, reading, all in the late night, shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now watch you take flight. How does it feel?
We're coming at you from the Palace of Auburn Hills in beautiful suburban Detroit as the Pistons prepare to take the floor. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the New York Knicks.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Howie and Williams, the guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ross in at the three. And Toronto has possession. Green again, 12. Ross with a screen on Green. Lowry drives in. Detroit with the rebound. Couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the end. But when it mattered the most, they stumbled.
Yeah, and those are the hardest losses to stomach, guys. I mean, when you play well throughout the game and then get derailed by a few missed opportunities down the stretch, that's painful.
Here is Ross after Caron Butler's bucket. Shot clock at 6. Ross dishes to Williams. From the arc. Cannot hit. On defense for Raptors. 4-point game.
Lou Williams at 6'1", about 175 pounds, scoring guard in the point guard's body. He's best playing off the ball offensively, but guarding the point guard defensively. So you often see him crossing the street.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
They need this. Craig Monroe with the rebound. And you mentioned Lou Williams, a scoring guard, but his scoring rate, Clark, down over the last couple seasons.
And, you know, his turnover rate is that's increased by almost double as his scoring numbers are going down. But some of that is due to him coming off with that knee injury. It usually takes a couple of seasons, Kevin. When you tear that ACL, you get back after one. But it's not until year 2 that you begin to regain your old form.
Sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in. I know we'll have the space we need to operate as long as we have good out-to-in passing. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lowry against Green. Lowry drives in. Valanciunas. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Now, here's Green. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
You know, it was great, too, Kevin, is the way he balanced hitting his own shots and making plays for others.
So it's Toronto. They trail by 11. Well, the Toronto Raptors, guys, looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they need to consider a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But a chance, perhaps, to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
When you go back to when the Raptors came into existence in 1995, Jurassic Mania, thanks to the hit movie at that time. That influenced the fan vote.
Oh, you all fell
the
asleep.
team's name, but I think the Tyrannosaurus name will soon go extinct.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Williams kicks to Hansbrough. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. Another shot. Hansbrough. That's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going. And that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The drive by Green. Soft. Green's got 13.
Well, you talk about the branding of this Raptors team, the new uniforms. Of course, we saw the Toronto-bred rapper break in a lot of their games sitting courtside. They had the playoff run last year. This is, I think, an up-and-coming franchise with a lot of people.
Gives up ball.
Pistons fast break.
Go for it, Jody Weeks.
The charge.
Going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Raptors trailed by 12. Lowry kicks to Ross. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Can't make good off the screen.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. Just absolute domination in this one for Green. He's already got 13 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Kyle Singler's jacked in for Detroit. Jennings comes in for Meeks. Now Green following Patrick Patterson's three-point attempt. Patterson bringing the double.
Get off! Oh, no.
And the Pistons with possession here. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Singler.
It's taken no time to build this lead up, and the strength of the great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Johnson with a screen on Green. Vasquez kicks to Johnson. And they get it. Johnson, good.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
Pistons leading by 13. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. To Jennings. Singler outside. And Detroit again with the bubble.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Pistons ahead, up by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Scoring advantage, get shots.
Aldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Singler. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. And it's Green and for Augustine. And then for Toronto, Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Johnson. Williams comes in for Johnson. And it's Lowry, then Vasquez. Green, he's in at point guard. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Caron Butler. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The Machine in their last game against the Celtics had a nice performance. He dropped in 17 points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. This was just the game he wanted to have as he leads his team to the playoffs. You want to be hot late, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. You'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
That's good. Hansbrough's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Falling asleep again.
Green, you know what? And Toronto will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, they basically cruised to a big win in that last meeting by getting a lot of the opposing starters out of the game early with foul trouble.
No good from Ross.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Green. He's on target from 8 feet out. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Lowry drives in. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Good if it goes. Barry from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
A good job by the officials getting together and going to the replay. I mean, remember how frustrating it was before the rule was implemented? To see a replay of an easily correctable call?
Yeah, I think the straw that finally broke the camel's back was in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Remember the Lakers beat the Kings by 1 point in that critical Game 4, and that came after LA was awarded a 3-pointer at halftime. It was clearly after the buzzer.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think that they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pistons ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
All right, guys, great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. We were able to make an impact with our low-post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And now listen, let's keep the ball moving in the third quarter. And when we're rotating it around the perimeter, I want you guys always looking for the opening to cut to the post. They'll be there. That's it for now. Let's stay focused and close this one out strong.
Wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from the Machine.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
The rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category. But when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here is Lowry after Caron Butler's bucket. Lowry passes to Williams. Fires from 14. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. Despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drive inside and finish effectively because of that great strength.
Here's Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got 23.
Tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Oh, Cleveland Knights.
Let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. And take a look at Green. You know what you're going to get from him. And day out.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's more. And it's good, smart shot selection. Simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
Now here's Ross. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're 1 of 4 since the break.
For Lowry, not much of an in-between game, but that rebound was on.
Yeah, he gets to that rim and beyond the arc. That's really where he makes his hay. And as long as you can do it the way he does, which is often and with efficiency, mid-range game is something you can work on later.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Kyle Lowry was a hot name in free agency, but he opted to remain with the Raptors, signing a 4-year, $48 million contract. As Kyle said, you don't get many opportunities to have a team you can call your own. Guys, after playing as a backup for most of his 9-year career, Lowry is excited to have that lead role.
He had to work to become a star player. It's great to see, Doris. Thanks. Here's Lowry after the made shot from Green. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Ross. 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Green. 27 points for him. That's good. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. That's 12 points for Kyle Lowry.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Lowry against Green. Toronto grabs the miss. Hansbrough's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lowry. Back to Williams. Lowry setting the pick for Williams. Hansbrough is screen on Butler. Williams dishes to Hansbrough. Takes the 13-footer, and again it's Toronto converting.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's Lowry penetrating. And Hansbrough slams it in.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
It's go time.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Vasquez. Rebounded by the Pistons. Monroe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jennings wide open. And no good trying to get that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Pistons on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And State Farm assist of the game.
Still some
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. We've got Martin. Line him out there with Caldwell Pope. And there's Jerebko. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Caldwell Pope kicks to Bynum. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is long.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
So Detroit going with the group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jerebko. Butler comes in for Martin. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Green and for Will Bynum. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne, Casey had some words for his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Williams kicks to Lowry. Hansbrough inside. And it's good.
Kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Here's Green. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Now, guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time. Always trying to improve the game. And I think, they actually changed the competition over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Hansbrough. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Terrence Ross, I think, has a chance to be an elite 3-and-D player at the NBA level. Three-point shooting and defense for the uninitiated. Tremendous athleticism, beautiful stroke, make him an entertaining player to watch.
Hansbrough is screen on Green. Back to Lowry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Terrence Ross can make some highlights, Steve, around the rim.
Yeah, so athletic. You'd like to see him get to the line a bit more. I think he has a tendency to settle. But, as he is, a pretty efficient scorer.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jerebko's checked in for Monroe. Kyle Singler comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Bynum in for Jody Meeks.
Every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. Help defenses now. The allowance of zone defenses, you can just sort of load up on players. It can inhibit a big man's ability to attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy, and I really like the new rules.
Caboclo, he's checked in for Toronto. as the game has required more movement, Clark, we're seeing big guys try to slim down.
And yeah, big men with agility are at a
Nice shooting.
press and strain off the joints. As few as 5 to 10 pounds less can make a big difference, and that's huge for big guys.
The Pistons making a change here. Caldwell post check. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, the Machine.
Let's check it.